guys, thank you so much for watching. Today is my 26-week pregnancy update. If you're new here, hello, my name is Abby. I am a full-time stay-at-home mum to our Dr. Aoife, who is nearly 2.5, and I am currently pregnant with number 2, which is a little boy who is due on the 10th of June, so not too much long to go. And I just wanted to document everything from becoming a mum of 1 to a mother of 2 and everything that comes with it and our journey. So thank you so much for clicking on this video. First off, let me start by saying that we are all finally back to our normal healthy selves after getting rid of the worst colds, and Aoife, bless her, has had some viral infection that's lasted ages. She's not eaten anything for about 8 or 9 days, but the doctor couldn't find anything wrong with her. But she's finally back to her normal self. She is back into her own routine and not having any Calpol, so that's really good. I've been slightly suffering with a bit of sinusitis pain, which is here on my left hand side. It actually started last Thursday, but gradually as the days got on, it started getting better. So I didn't have a really bad like spell of it, which was really good because the pain was so bad. It felt like I'd been smacked in the face with an iron rod, and it was just throbbing, and it was all from like my top jaw. So like my top jaw up was just pain, and it was really hard to eat on that side or brush my teeth or open my jaw fully. So yeah, everyone's back to good health. My sinusitis has died down, which I'm so grateful for. On Friday, I did have a hospital appointment for a glucose test, just to double check that this big baby of ours is not growing big because of sugar. I'm really not worried. I really don't feel like I have diabetes. I don't have any symptoms of diabetes. But when we had our scan at 25 weeks, sorry, to check his bubbles in his brain, she just wanted to double check that he's not growing more than average just because of sugar. So it's basically just to rule it out, but I'm not worried at all. I really feel like my results are going to come back negative, so those should come back either this week or next week. But the test was fine. I had a blood test, then I had to drink a sugary drink, which was really nice. It was like a raspberry flavoured water, but it had the texture of syrup. Some people might not like it. It was really sweet, but I like sweet things, and it was really nice. I was pleasantly surprised. And then I had to sit in a waiting room for 2 hours, and it sounds really bad, but actually it just went really fast. My dad came along with me for some moral support because I had to fast from midnight, and I don't do very well without food anyway. But it was absolutely fine. The waiting room was boring. There was no telly, there was no radio, there was no nothing. But me and my dad had fun, it was fine, and the 2 hours actually went really fast. And then once the 2 hours were up, I had another blood test, and then I was done. So I'm just waiting for my results to come through now. But as I say, I'm really not worried. I don't have any symptoms. It is just to double check it and to rule it out. Aoife has not been sleeping so great recently because she has been under the weather. There has been many nights of her waking up, then sleeping, then waking up and sleeping. And Tom's parents actually live across the road, so they offered to have Aoife for the night on Friday, which was very kind of them. And me and Tom had a very spontaneous, unexpected date night, and it was lovely. I did have my sinusitis pain, which was terrible, but I said to Tom, I'm either going to sit at home and be miserable and concentrate on the pain, or we can go out and have some nice food, I'll go do something and just take my mind off it. So we ended up going to Wagamama's because my mum and dad had got Tom a voucher. So we went to Wagamama's and had a wonderful meal. It's actually our favourite restaurant. Every time we go there, it is so nice. And then we ended up just wandering around the shops and had a Krispy Kreme for our dessert, which was lovely. And we're really old. We ended up back here at like 8, 8:15 in the evening, and by 8:30 I was in the tub having a lovely bubble bath that he ran for me. And yeah, it was wonderful. It was really, really nice. I had my physio appointment last week. I have been trying to do some exercises every day that he's been telling me to do, especially my pelvic floor exercises. He gave me a little booklet, and in there it does mention about them and how important they are. I actually never did them with Aoife. And I don't know if that would have affected me if I had given birth to her naturally, because I did have a section, I'm not sure. But I've been trying to do those, and also he says that it can slightly strengthen your tummy muscles, because I did lose those in my pregnancy with Aoife, and they separated quite bad. So I really don't want that to happen this time. But I do carry big babies, so if they do separate, it's just the way I carry babies, and there's nothing that I can do really. It is just the way that they grow. After I went to the physio last week and started doing some exercises, just here and there, like I don't set a timer or anything, I just do them as and when I remember, and actually my pelvic pain has been so much better that Tom actually said to me today, "You've not mentioned your pelvic pain or back pain. Has it gone? Like, are you okay?" And actually, I haven't really had anything. Um, Before I would have such bad pelvic pain that the motion of walking would just be so painful, and I just knew that something wasn't right. I don't know if it's because tomorrow I actually turned 27 weeks pregnant, and I'm going into my third trimester, and I really feel like my second trimester was full of aches and pains and pelvic pain. So I don't know if it was just the motions of the second trimester and everything's growing and moving and adjusting and stretching. So I don't know if it's that, but going into third trimester, I'll definitely be keeping an eye on it. But hopefully the worst is over and my pain will be more manageable now. If not, no pain at all. Thank you so much for watching and clicking on this video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you do like these types of videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Here's the bump shots for week 20.